Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The EU has warned that it could restrict exports of vaccines made in the bloc after AstraZeneca and Pfizer-BioNTech have both said they cannot supply the expected numbers of jabs. The warning has come as the European bloc fears that supply reductions could seriously slow down its inoculation drive. The EU Health Commissioner has said that the EU will take any action required to protect its citizens and rights.
And full transparency concerning the export of vaccines from the EU.
Ms. Kyriakides has criticised AstraZeneca's decision to slow supplies of its vaccine after the company announced that it will not meet the agreed supply targets, resulting in a 60% cut of the expected doses. The US House of Representatives has sent an article of impeachment against former President Donald Trump to the Senate for trial. Mr. Trump has been accused of inciting an insurrection in a speech to his supporters that led to the deadly assault on the US Capitol.
Right here, we're going to walk down to the Capitol.
If convicted, Mr. Trump would be disqualified from ever serving again as president. Unlike the first impeachment, several Republicans, including the Minority Leader Senator Mitch McConnell, have signaled that they are open to convicting the former president. Meanwhile, the Biden administration has said it will push forward on a plan to make anti-slavery activist Harriet Tubman the face of a new $20 bill.
The Treasury Department is taking steps to resume efforts to put Harriet Tubman on the front of the new $20 notes.
Ms. Tubman would replace the former President Andrew Jackson, who was a slave owner. The move would make Ms. Tubman the first African-American to appear on a US banknote and the first woman for more than 100 years. The plan was first announced in 2016 by former President Barack Obama, but the Trump administration decided to delay the efforts. A protest by Indian farmers in the capital New Delhi to demand the repeal of 3 farm laws has turned violent. Tens of thousands of farmers clashed with police and have broken through barricades around the capital and entered the grounds of Delhi's historic Red Fort. Police can be seen in footage using tear gas and baton charging the protesters. For more than 2 months, the farmers have been stationed in a huge protest camp in the outskirts of the capital. They say that the bills are designed to benefit private buyers and will leave them at the mercy of big retailers. Last Friday, they rejected an offer by the government to defer the laws for 18 months. The Netherlands has seen the 3rd consecutive night of unrest as protesters clashed with police over coronavirus lockdown and a nighttime curfew. The police have arrested more than 180 people in several cities after rioters demolished bus stops, lit fires, and launched fireworks and stones. The scenes in the country have been described by police officials as the worst rioting in 40 years. Prime Minister Mark Rutte condemned the riots, calling them criminal violence. Protests in Tunisia have reignited after reports that a young man injured during the clashes last week died in hospital. The family of the man has said that he was hit by a tear gas canister after joining the protests that have erupted this month on the anniversary of Tunisia's 2011 revolution. The country has seen a recent wave of nighttime clashes due to the aggravated economy and a lack of jobs. And finally, a Russian company has developed a flying taxi that will solve the problem of transporting passengers in a modern metropolis. The aircraft, powered by batteries, will be going through testing in September, and if successful, the product will be launched into mass production by the end of 2021. The company, called HOVERSURF, has said that the same model has already successfully passed a number of tests in Russia and the UAE. HOVERSURF's ambitious goal is to be able to ensure the possibility of flights over Moscow by 2023 to 2025. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.